Hello everybody and welcome back to Season 32 of the Pokemon Cup Series. Today we're here at Sawmill Speedway for the running of the Lumberjack 325 presented by Lowe's. It's the last race in Pokemon Cup Series Goes West, where we had races in the West Coast. And now we will wrap it up here with another road course, and this time at the good old Sawmill Speedway. If you played NASCAR Thunder 2004, you know very well about how this road course works. And we're about to have our second race here at this big, massive track. It's real fast too, Liz. You can see it from the times, but it's going to be a fun race to watch here today. Rich Roy is on the pole today in the 14, and the 42 of Roger Ray stands on the front row. Nearly similar names, both on the front row, so don't worry, we'll pronounce them right. Derek Hamill and Alexander Rowe in row 2. Carter Freeze and Diego Yepes in row 3. Cody Smart and Eli Brown in row 4. And John Gilbert and Steve Morgan round out your top 10. By the way, Yepes was our winner in a shocking, surprising overtime finish at Sonoma Raceway. He stayed out before overtime, and the gamble paid off. He won the race on pit strategy at Sonoma last time. And now we're about to see who will take home the checkers here today at Sawmill. It'll be an 18-lap showdown here at this huge, wide track. Last season was a pretty good race there. We'll see if this will be even better than the last time, because several of these drivers know well now about the Sawmill experience. But for the rookies, it'll be a really nice test for them to run in. Another road course race coming up for them after running at Sonoma. Sonoma was a wreck fest, but hopefully this time it'll be a different story. Pace car comes off pit road. We're about to get the green flag in an 18-lap affair here in Sawmill. And the Lumberjack 325, presented by Lowe's, is green. Looks like Roger Ray got the better start. And he did. Ray got the better start off the turn. But things could change in an instant though. This track is known for wide turns, so it allows for a lot more better passing. And I'm sure that there's a lot, and I'm sure the drafting's a little bit better than what it was previously. It allows for drivers to battle for the race win. Make more battles. Oh wow, 41 nearly tight there, but Rowe gets by Friesen. That was a close call there. Wow. Nearly got loose in the corner, nearly slipped, but able to hang on. Ray leads the first lap of the race. Now looks like Rowe's going to try to fight back over Friesen. Friesen's going to get the better line. And there's a battle here with Colin Francis and Aiden Milliken on the side-by-side corner, going uphill now into the S's. Sometimes the S's decide who gets to the line. Another battle here between Johnny Gardner and Chase Marks, all going uphill now. It looks like Gardner for now has the advantage, and he does. Gardner gets by the 3 of Chase Marks. Leaders pull away a little bit. And now the 83, Steve Morgan, gets by. Morgan goes by Gilbert. Here's Diego Yepes, who won at Sonoma, and he's off grass. He went off the grass a little bit there. Went off the grass a little bit, lost some momentum. Is he going to try to hang on to this? Looks like Morgan will take the advantage. Oh, a little squeeze there. Maybe he'll get it on the S's, and Morgan looks like he has a little bit of the advantage now. And Morgan passes Yepes right there on the S's. So he took advantage of the little slip up by Yepes, and Morgan gets the position. That's for, I believe, 8th place. Oh, John Gilbert's taking a chance on that high lane, but couldn't quite get there yet. Steady lead for Roger Ray. Steady lead for Roger Ray. By the way, the top two have won a race this season. Ray won, I believe, at Homestead, and Rich Roy won, I believe, at Phoenix. So these two have wins recently, and both are trying to become the first two-time winner in just the 9th race of the season. Derek Hamill in 3rd, looking for his first win, and the same goes for Carter Fries and Alexander Rowe. All looking for that first win to possibly get him into the playoffs. A little slip there on Leia Walker, but able to hang on as Leia's also competing in this race along with her brother Luke. Again, both G's drivers 62-92 in a part-time ride, both competing in several races in the series. Leia and Luke, this is their first race, I believe, in Sawmill. Not really good in the field right now, but they're getting the feels of the track. And they're having a great time racing either way at this very fast and wide track.
I'm leaving now because I'm finished talking. Bye, I'll see you later. See you later.
So now Roy's looking low. He might get a little close on the 42. We'll keep our eyes open and see if Roy will challenge the 42. All he needs is one little mistake on the 42's hand, and Roy could make his move. Gonna get some of the drafts. Gonna get some of the drafting help a little bit there. You don't see drafting opportunities in a road course. But now the 14 trying to take advantage. Here we go. Might be a battle coming up. Down to the chute, down to the S's. Might be his chance here. Oh, 14's reeling the 42 in. Oh boy. All the 14 has to do is let the 42 on the outside lane, and it might be enough for him to open the door. Looks like he's stayed neutral. Looks like Rich Roy has stayed neutral right now in the 42, and he's done a good job blocking the line. Oh, got a better run there, and it looks like he's got a little bit more breathing room against the 14. He is just dominating this race from start to finish right now, almost halfway through here at Sawmill. He's got a little bit more room going over the 14, so great effort there. Hasn't been a lot of excitement other than the first couple laps, but halfway through we might see pit stops that could shuffle the field a little bit. Looks like everybody's still running Balvin's 42nd, and nobody is really trying to pass right now. Oh wait, the one tried to pass a little bit, but he didn't get enough of the lane. We'll see how these drivers will be able to bite the bullet here, as the field has calmed down a bit. Now Hamill's on the bumper of the 14. Maybe he could pass the 42 for second, and he's going to come down right now. So he's going to come down with 11 to go. I'm not sure if this is a good strategy for the 43 to come down earlier or not, but it could allow him to lead after the cycle ends. So pit stops are starting up right now, and we're going to see if it's going to be enough for them to make it. Hamill is going to start the cycle off right now, so third place goes to Friesen. We don't know when these guys are going to pit. They might pit this lap, maybe next lap, or maybe in a few laps from now, and ensure they make it on just one stop. So this is going to be a strategy of pit stops. Who's ever got the best one, pretty much. Other than the fact that no one's been able to pass anywhere. But still, it's going to... Well, we'll see how the pit stops work out here in this track. Now they're going to come down. 42, the leaders are down right now. Looks like Gilbert's going to stay out for the lead. And John Gilbert leads the first lead change of the race halfway through with 10 to go. So now it's a little iffy of whether or not they'll make it on just one stop. Handful of cars chose to stay out. Let's keep an eye on pit road, see who's out first. I really can't tell who will be out first here. And who's out first? It looks like it might be the 42. And it is the 42. So Roger Ray continues to lead. And he's off pit road. Better be careful of that wall though. Sometimes that wall could be a turning point. And look at this. Rowe just got by Friesen. Oh no. And look at Rowe. Just went by the 14. Wow. Now the leaders come down. Everybody else who hasn't pitted will come down at this time. Oh man, the drivers that hit him on those walls are going to be a factor now. Oh, Memdev took a hard lick. Now he's dropping back. Oh man, this has turned into an interesting race, folks. 96 was still rule the leader, but Robert Smith comes out, and so does Gilbert. Not sure if the 43 is going to be the leader or not, but I don't know. Here comes the pack, and everybody's gone by. So there goes the pack. Let's see how these guys exit off pit road. Ooh. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. That is not good there. Oh, and he's going to drop back. Yepes going to go by Gardner, and he will. That's not good. Handful of cars with some damage exiting pit road. It's like the pit road doesn't have a proper exit in this track. It is so weird. Like, they don't have an exit. I mean, why don't they have a proper exit? That's just so weird. They always hit that wall, and I don't know why. I don't know why there's no protection there. But anyway, I think Derek Hamill's the leader. And they're going to say he is the leader, so Hamill's early strategy is going to pay off for now, but he might have to pit again. Well, this is probably a good time to save a little fuel for the 43 in case if he runs out the very last lap. His lead is almost 4 seconds, so there's really no rush to it. And look at Alexander Rowe. He moves his way up to the 3rd spot, and he just took it away from Friesen. There he is. He just took the 3rd spot from Carter Friesen. Now he's closing in on 2nd. He didn't get damage from pit road, so this might be a difference maker for the 41 on a different level now. He might catch up to the 42. And if he does, this might turn into an interesting race. Well, looks like Rich Roy's going to try to pass Friesen. Might have a chance here. Not quite there yet. Just 7 to go at Sawmill. There hasn't been a single caution ever in Sawmill, so we don't know. Yepes just went by Gilbert. So Yepes another position ahead of John Gilbert. And there you see the damage on the side because they tried to exit it off pit road and they failed miserably. Looks like Hamill had some damage, but I believe he's still okay. Looks like a little bit of breathing room for the 41 against 38, trying to pull ahead of that 42. Would you look at that? 43, 41, 42, and 41. The 40 cars are 1, 2, 3. What are the odds of that? 6 to go at Sawmill for Derek Hamill. Strategy's trying to pay off here as he's trying to hold off against these guys who pitted a lap later. But the strategy might not work to him at the end. He might not make it to the very end. Unless if he tries to stretch out the fuel as much as he can. Hope for a caution possibly to have everybody pit. And yeah, then we would have a race. Matthew Mdev's 42nd. As he took a hard lick on pit road and he drops way back. This is where the other field is at, all trying to catch up, and Garner gets a pass. Still anybody's game here as Hamill leads it, and we'll see if he'll stay out for a couple more and hope to make it on field, but pitted a little earlier before halfway, so it's a little doubtful that he's going to make it on just one pit stop by pitting early. He does have the lead a little bit for now, but it might not pay off at the end. So I guess this entire race might be decided on pit row on the second pit stop. Oh, that is going to be a lot of fun to see. I mean, second pit stop, it's going to be fun. Oh man, we saw the drivers exiting off pit road very slowly, hitting that wall because there's no protection. There's no exit road. So I wonder how they're going to deal with this again. We don't know. It might go either way. And we have a caution with... Oh, another twist. We have a caution with 4 to go. That has never happened at Sawmill, but it did. Oh, wow. Now this changes everything. Now the question is, will Hamill have to come down under caution? Or will he stay out and hope for the best? Possibilities, folks. Wow, so this race is this once boring race is going to be exciting. Oh, I wonder how this is going to work. Oh my gosh. Might be fun. This is going to be a lot of fun to do, folks. These last laps could be thrilling. And what happened here was that Robert Smith was trying to pass by the 13 of Eli Bright, but he makes contact and hits the wall. And I think 11 of James Richardson hits the 10, and he spins out too. That's why the caution came out. Wow, I'm not sure what... Yeah, Robert Smith, he was just trying to make a pass on the 13, but he did it a little too close, and he gets turned. The 11 also crashes as well. That's the caution, folks. Now the possibilities are wide open. Oh, I wonder if we're going to get another green flag run in. Possibilities are endless now at this point. We'll see if Hamill's going to pit under caution. Will he stay out and try to stretch out the fuel? Who knows? So here we go. It's decision time here. Under caution with 4 to go. We will probably get back to green. Most likely. Unless if it's not using the road course rules for cautions. But it should, because it is a road course. Even though it's a short one, it is a road course. So they got to do that. Here we go. This decision time coming up. Will Hamill come down now? Or will everybody else as well? Oh, looks like Hamill is coming down a lap earlier. So these guys are going to try to make it. And some of them are thinking about getting onto pit road, but decided not to. And is Hamill going to be the only one? It looks like he will be the only one on pit road. Okay, he's the only one coming down at this time. Well, I think Hamill's strategy looks a little bit more better. Unless if these guys somehow, someway make it work with 2 to go, but who knows? There could be some gamblers in the final 2 laps. So here we go, 2 laps, 2 go at Sawmill. Roger Ray's back in the lead. Let's see if he can hold on. Back to the green at Sawmill. Here we go. Look at Rowe getting the better start. Can he get the pass on the 42? Sail side by side. And Rowe's got him. What a move on the 41. Rowe leads. How about that? A turnaround. He just went by Roger Ray as soon as he could on the restart, and he gets the lead. Let's see if Carter Friesen can get 3rd place away from the 14. Oh no, look at Johnny Carter trying to sneak his way in. But here we go, time for the white flag. It's decision time again. Is there going to be some gamblers? Here we go to the white flag with 1 to go. They're gonna pit right now as expected. Any gamblers? Looks like 32's gonna risk it. Last lap for Cody Smart. He's gonna take a chance. Gardner and Gilbert will battle for second. But will the 32 have enough fuel? Handful of cars gambling. Smart's leading. Oh man, Cody Smart, he's trying to win. Gilbert also trying everything he can to catch up to him, but he knows he's got to save fuel too. Here we go, final corners for Smart. Does he have enough gas? Down the final corners. John Gilbert closing in a little bit. Here we go. Up, downhill, final time. Final corner for Cody Smart. Can he hold on? Down low, he's out of gas. And Gilbert makes the pass on the last corner. John Gilbert wins at Sawmill. John Gilbert makes the pass on the last turn and he wins at Sawmill. 32 was out of gas and John Gilbert makes it for the win. Wow. John Gilbert wins at Sawmill in a thriller. A last lap pass. But you knew 32 ran out of gas at the last moment, had to come down pit road, and John Gilbert took the win in an incredible finish. Sorry. John Gilbert holds off the 32 off the race and wins. Smart was 18th, by the way, but a heartbreaker, one turn away from the win, and he runs out. But John Gilbert, he's won here today at Sawmill. A thriller today. Wow, I mean, that was amazing. An amazing race through until the end. Oh, he gets a bump by Nathan Stapleton. Very end of the race. Wow. Here are the points. As Cullen France is leading the points 23 over Friesen, but again, these points probably not going to matter because they have one win. Francis is I think he's pretty much in the playoffs now unless if something catastrophic happens. Francis, Roy, Yepes, and there's Marks, Canario, Wong, Gilbert. There's John Gilbert, the winner, 20th in points. He might be in a good spot to be in the playoffs. And here are the rest of here's the rest of the field, by the way, for those of you wondering where you stand in points. Pretty loaded field, and we only have 9 races in. We're gonna be in our 10th race next time. See you guys next time at New Hampshire. The Magic Mile hosts the next race in the Cup Series, and we'll see you there.